Welcome to the Barnstable High School electives presentation. We have a short video for you to watch that will introduce you to the elective courses here at Barnstable High School. We hope that this video will help you choose your classes as you enter into 9th and 10th grade. Enjoy the video.
Hello, my name is Mr. Kemp and I'm the head of the Art and Applied Technology Department, and I'm here to tell you about some of the opportunities you have in our department for freshman year. Starting in the fine arts, we have Mr. Miguel, Miss Curtis, Miss Fay, and myself. We teach Fine Arts 1, which is really the foundation class for the whole department. It's where you learn techniques to be creative, as well as ways that we can represent what we see around us. So drawing, painting, printmaking, sculpture. We learn to see and we learn to render what we see. These skills culminate at the upper levels in some really special projects, like the Senior Art Show, the Memory Project, and internships with local artists. The second offering we have for students to take in a freshman year class is Graphic Design 1, and that's taught by Miss Curtis. In this class, you'll be learning similar skills to what you would find in a fine arts curriculum. You're learning to render images, to see clearly, to compose, but you're doing that with a message. So you're having art that informs, that educates, or persuades. And the medium you use is a high-end Mac lab. So we have state-of-the-art computers, and we have state-of-the-art software. So you'll be working with the Adobe Photo Suite. One thing that Ms. Curtis likes to say is that we're all surrounded by graphic design, that every ad, every page, every layout of an app or in a magazine was composed by a graphic designer. So this is an opportunity for us to better understand the world that we live in, because we're surrounded by graphic design. Another offering that is available to freshmen is Cartooning and Animation 1, taught by Ms. Amara. This is another opportunity to work in a state-of-the-art Mac lab, this time with Adobe Flash as the software. And what you're doing in this room is you're working on telling stories with moving pictures. So students in this class are able to create their own characters, their own animations, which tell their own stories. And at the higher levels, we have some really nice opportunities for these kids. We have in Animation 3 right now a project where students are creating a narrative scene in a virtual reality. So it really has a lot of applications in the world around us. Another room we have in the department is the ceramics room. These classes are taught by Miss Johnson, and it is an absolute gift that you guys have this room. There are many colleges that offer great ceramics programs that do not have the equipment and the facilities that we do. So it's a real opportunity to explore an ancient and really important art form. We work in this room on throwing on the wheel, on sculpture, on understanding the glazing and firing process. It's a very technical medium, but very rewarding, and you get to get dirty, so it's fantastic. Another option within the department is fashion design with Miss Fay. This is an opportunity for students to design and create their own garments, their own clothes, their own gowns. We've had students make their homecoming dresses, make their prom dresses. We've had students make clothes that they wear around the school. All of this builds up to an amazing night, which is the fashion show that happens every spring. This is where you have close to 100 kids on stage presenting their work, modeling, presenting lines of clothing that they've made and collected throughout a full year of work. It's really a special night. I hope you guys make it, and I hope you take the class. The third Mac lab we have has the added bonus of being attached to a state-of-the-art production studio, complete with news set and green screen space. Mr. Farrell teaches digital media here, and students have the opportunity to make films and learn the art of filming and editing. You've seen students work on B2B TV. In fact, the video you're watching now was made by a student who has worked in the production studio for 3 years. In the wood shop with Mr. Egan, students have the opportunity to work with their hands and learn the tools and techniques used in woodworking. Students make chairs, tables, even checkerboards. It's a perfect class for students who like to make things and who like to work with their hands.
Hi, I'm Dave Schroeder. I'm the music department head here at Barnstable High School, and I'm here to tell you about the classes you can take as an incoming freshman. Students have the opportunity to prepare for a career in music and enhance their understanding of music through the study of theory, technology, history, and performance. We basically have two tracks within our department, our performing ensembles and our general music classes. Our performing ensembles consist of our band, orchestra, and chorus ensembles that meet during the day, and that culminates with 2 concerts per year, one in the winter and one in the spring. The second track that we offer at Barnstable High School is our general music classes. This consists of piano, music technology, guitar 1, guitar 2, intro to music theory and literature, and this year we have a new class, the history of rock and roll. Each of these classes is designed to provide students at Barnstable High School with the opportunity to learn more about specific genres of music, styles of performance, and modes of creating music. We also offer to students who are enrolled in our in-school ensembles the opportunity to perform after school in our jazz ensemble, vocal jazz ensemble, marching band, and color guard.
Hi, I'm Maria Perosi. I'm the Wellness Department Head at Barnstable High School. And I'm going to tell you about the course offerings we have in the Wellness Department for rising 9th and 10th graders for next year. The health and physical education offerings that we have, you could basically break them down into a student who enjoys doing sports and students who just enjoy exercising for the fitness-based courses. 8th and 9th graders, we have Wellness 1. It's a combination of sports and health-based lessons. For 9th and 10th graders, we have Sport and Well-Being, a similar base course, but for older students. And next year, we're offering a couple of semesterized courses. That means the course is going to end in January and begin again. So that's kind of interesting for those of you who'd like to try something, but not for a full year, just for half of a year. So next year for sports classes, we will be offering Team Sports Plus for 1 semester only. We'll offer it twice, but we'll be offering it just for half the year. And we're adding a new course also called Lifetime Sports for 10th through 12th graders. And the Lifetime Sports class is going to focus on sports that can be played in a variety of settings and intergenerational settings, like if you were to play with your parents or your grandparents. Our foods and nutrition education is really unique here at Barnstable High because we take a focus for not just nutrition, but if a student is interested in cooking, if you like food and cooking and eating, you could start with becoming a food service professional, which may or may not sound like a foods class, but it prepares you for a job on Cape Cod in the summer, where you will get a certificate that will allow you to work in a kitchen unsupervised, if of course you take and pass the exam at the end. But it's a really great experience for all students if you're interested in working in a restaurant or supporting yourself through your high school or college education. If you enjoy that course, then you can move further on to other courses like hospitality and hospitality internship. For those of you who are interested in working with young children, we have Child Development 1, 2, 3, and a Child Development internship. So students, you can start Child Development 1 as a freshman, and this class, it helps you learn all about from before birth to age 7 and how children grow, develop, and learn. If you happen to enjoy that course, then you can continue on to Child Development 2, which gives you a lot of time working with early learners in our preschool settings right here at Barnstable High School. We have 3 classrooms of children from birth to age 5 here at Barnstable High. And then, of course, you can continue on to Child Development 3 and a Child Development internship if you care to, and that will place you in all types of early learning settings all around the community of Barnstable.
Hi, this is Mrs. Karen. I'm the Science Curriculum Coordinator at Barnstable High School, and I'm here to tell you about the wide variety of science courses we have available at Barnstable High School for incoming freshmen. As you prepare to enter your freshman year, you will begin to have increased options in the courses you will be selecting. Introduction to Environmental Science examines problems involving interactions between humans and their environment, along with possible solutions. Topics include humans' use of natural resources and the effect on local and global ecosystems. Honors Biology is designed for self-motivated, college-bound students with strong thinking and verbal skills. You will be expected to carry out open-ended laboratory investigations and independent projects. This course has an Algebra 1 requirement. Introductory Physics develops skills of measuring, collecting, and organizing information and interpreting data and drawing conclusions. You will be using your math skills while working on independent and group projects. It is recommended you have completed Algebra 1 with a B or better prior to taking this class. Applied Engineering is a hands-on introduction to the world of engineering and the wide range of specialties and careers. Projects will include an 8-step engineering design process while using a variety of machines and equipment. 3 honors science courses are also available to students in the 9th grade. All of these courses will prepare you to take and potentially meet the Science and Technology Engineering MCAS requirement in the spring of 2018. Engineering Design is a project-based course that gives you the opportunity to experience how science, math, and engineering are used to solve real-world problems. You will be introduced to a wide range of engineering pathways while working on projects using the 8-step engineering process. Please take the time to begin looking at the wide variety of science courses offered for upperclassmen and work with your counselor to ensure you will meet the requirements and/or recommendations to take these classes in the future. Some possible pathways to consider and explore while at Barnstable High School are engineering, medicine, law enforcement, and environmental science.
I chose to study Chinese because it was nothing like the other languages I had been learning before. Through the class, I made some of my closest friends and some of my happiest high school memories. The class is interactive. We do to learn. We always find a way to incorporate movement, games, or videos into our learning. We also complete projects that challenge our writing and speaking skills and allow us to delve into Chinese culture. The cultural aspect of the class has always been one of my favorites because for someone to really understand a language, you need to understand the culture behind it. We also furthered our Chinese skills by going to New York. We visited museums that house Chinese art and artifacts, saw Chinese dance performances, and ate authentic Chinese food. This incorporation of experience and culture helped to foster my love of the language. Chinese has also helped me become more of a global citizen. Current events are regularly discussed in class as it is important that students understand the intricacies of Chinese traditions, government, and its place in the world. I think all of my experiences in Chinese class over the last 5 years have helped me become a more educated and knowledgeable person. Sure, the language is nothing like English, and it can be difficult sometimes, but it is all the more rewarding when I finally understand a grammar point, memorize new characters, or am able to get in front of the class and give an entire presentation without speaking a word of English.
One of the coolest parts of taking French here at BHS is its travel opportunities.
Yeah, definitely. We go to Quebec or France every single year, alternating between the two. Traveling to these places is really incredible. In Quebec, we get to visit some really awesome places, like the Château Frontenac, the Montmorency Falls, the St. Anne Basilica, and we visit a lot of boutiques found inside the walls of Quebec City. And when you're tired of walking, just relax like these students did and have some poutine, or you can do what me and my friends did and have some gelato.
And in France, you'll get to see some of the world's most beautiful sights and monuments. Starting with the Mont Saint-Michel, you'll get a chance to visit all the D-Day beaches, and of course, La Louvre, the Eiffel Tower, and the Champs-Élysées.
If you take French, not only will you get to meet other students who are passionate about the French language, but you'll also get to meet other French speakers as well.
The trip to France does just that. You get to stay with a host brother or sister.
French is extremely useful. It is the only language, along with English, spoken in all 5 continents. It is the language of international relations. It's also the language of fashion. And if those reasons don't tickle your fancy, you can always use it to impress people.
Hey, do you want to go out with me?
No, sorry.
Hey, ça fait trop de temps que je t'ai pas vu. Est-ce que tu veux sortir avec moi?
Oui, bien sûr.
I think the best part about taking Latin would probably be going different places.
Yeah, every year we get to go to Boston University for Classics Day.
And we get to go to the JCL kickoff outside Springfield in the fall for the catapult competitions.
And now we're talking about plans for our trip to Italy next year. I can't even tell you how many new friends I've made through JCL events like State Convention.
Yeah, let me tell you, once you've pulled a chariot with someone, you're pretty much friends for life. Speaking of friendly competitions, when we're all done with the AP exam in Latin, there's the AP dance-off too.
I'm not sure that counts.
What about gladiatorial combat?
Okay, that counts.
We use Latin when we take the National Latin exam each year.
Most of us do really well, medals and certificates. Those go on college applications, you know.
And Curtamen competitions are a great place to use your Latin, whether you're in class or at a tournament or at states.
Nia, we're supposed to tell people what studying Spanish is all about. How do we start?
Well, everyone thinks Spanish is just verbs, vocabulary, and grammar.
Well, it kind of is.
Yeah, but we do so much more. We learn Spanish through its culture. We read some cool stories and go to see plays in New York.
We study the art, we learn how to bargain, we talk to the animals, and we listen to music.
We learn about ancient cultures and not so ancient ones.
We talk about life, we do community service, and we watch sunsets.
And you know the most important thing we do?
What's that, Nia?
We meet and talk to amazing people.
Many of these elective classes can help lead you into an internship where you can explore a career. Our local businesses host interns interested in learning about small business ownership, retail, marketing, the trades, healthcare, hospitality, and many other areas. We also have interns working in the schools, the hospital, fire departments, and the courts. Elective classes are a great way to customize your schedule and build a pathway that will lead to an internship that will help you explore a career. Thank you for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you need more information, feel free to visit your school counselor, one of the department heads or curriculum coordinators, or you can visit the Barnstable High School website where you'll find the program of studies online. Have a great day.